Celtic dropped points yesterday. Rangers dropped even more today.
Scooby-Doo, Rangers drop them all. Rangers get hee-haw and after.
Scooby-Doo, 3 points. Where the hell are you? Both Old Firm clubs. Don't know what 3 points looks like this weekend, but it's Rangers that come out worse with a 2-0 defeat against Aberdeen. And if the title race was back on yesterday, it is firmly been switched off today.
It was
with
never
Barry
back on.
Robson. Barry Robson has picked up the title race controller. He's hit the power button and he has shut that shit down, as Negan would say.
Well, he must have did it in September. He didn't do it, the 22nd April? Did he turn it on yesterday? Then he went, I'm no feeling it. Then he turned it off today. No, it wasn't good enough. It just sums up though. Celtic drop points. It should be a weekend to look at. Look, they dropped points. And just Celtic are.
They're beatable. Look at that. We won. We've got the momentum going into the Scottish Cup fight. I mean, it's crazy. It's like, worst case scenario today, I think you're thinking maybe Rangers will draw.
Yeah.
And they haven't lost to Celtic. They haven't really lost any momentum because this is a tougher game. Rangers away to Aberdeen is a tougher game than Celtic at home to Motherwell. But to go and lose 2-0 and to put in such a shite performance, it's almost like Celtic kind of give Rangers the upper hand for the Scottish Cup semi and Rangers just like fucking blow it away.
Nah, we don't want that. But we don't want to give you that.
Nah.
Chris Tarrant style, handing back the cheque.
So, yeah, that's the gap now. I mean, still 13 points. Wow, it's crazy to think how a couple of different results change and Rangers literally could have been, after today, they could have been 4 points behind Celtic had they won the last league game.
I hear you, right, but it's just if buts maybes, they're not. They're shite.
Yeah, I know, but let's be honest, at 9 points, everyone's saying the league was done. But see, you think about it, all it takes is a couple of different... I mean, if the last Old Firm result changes, right, if Rangers win it instead, and they bring it down to 6, and then Celtic dropping points yesterday, and Rangers could have won the day, it could have been down to 4, and then you still got an Old Firm... Rangers have got no one to blame but themselves, right? And Michael Beale's came in, and yeah, he's been 9 points behind, and that argument worked, right? See, when Michael Beale was keeping up with Celtic, he had a good point, right? Yeah, I've come in. I've not lost ground on Celtic. The gap's still 9 points, but he's had chances now over the last month or whatever to bring that 9 point gap down. And instead of bringing it down, it is increased. So I think Michael Beale has to come under some sort of pressure now. I'm not saying he should get sacked or anything like that, but I mean, I think he will have lost some of the fans.
He will have, and I tell you what, right? With 2 Old Firms to go.
Well, I tell you what, right now, you don't give a shit about what happens in that league, Old Firm. It's all about the cup.
Well, it is all about the cup.
I think you would accept a tanking in the league. I think you'd accept like a 4-5-0 if it means sneaking through in the cup semi.
Aye, of course, you would, aye. And that's a sad state. And for Beale, I mean, I don't want to put too much blame on Beale because I feel like half the players are dead didn't give a fuck, and but that's his fault because he's playing players that are going to be out of contract or are just surplus to requirements.
Or just shite.
Aye, John Lundstrom, what's going on there?
John Lundstrom is the best on earth.
It really peaked when he scored that goal against Leipzig and Dortmund.
See when
that was about it.
See when they were singing John Lundstrom was the best on earth, was it like some fucking movie or where he was like the last person alive on earth or something like that? And that's why they were singing it? Because I just don't understand how this song ever came around.
I don't, right? But should we get into the game before I kill myself?
Well, I don't want you to kill yourself, so if you feel that way, we're better off talking about some movie where John Lundstrom's the only person alive on earth.
Titanic. Gio's holding him over the edge like Rose.
Well, what's the iceberg? It's Aberdeen, are they the iceberg?
The iceberg was fucking...
Ange Postecoglou after he ate a couple of Big Macs.
I don't know what the iceberg is. I'll tell you what the iceberg...
Big Ange, you're fat as fuck, right? Rangers might be shite, but you're fat.
What about Hearts, mate? 6-1 there?
Good result. Check the Son of Scotland TV channel if you want a review. Oh, wait, it's not uploaded.
Too bad it didn't matter.
I know. Aberdeen just cancelling it. Anyway, this is
we kick off the game. The Rangers are dominating the ball because Aberdeen are shite.
What were you doing at kick-off time, by the way? I was logging into BBC Sports so I could listen to it.
I was watching it.
I was
watching it. Duke goes down, never a penalty. Rangers have a chance. Falls to Sakali, heads it down to Morelos. Morelos takes it pretty well.
Duke's good at going down, isn't he? He doesn't win many penalties, but he's good at going down.
He is, but Morelos shoots. It's cleared off the line by Clarkson. Really good clearance. This is a game-changing moment because if this goes in, Rangers probably win comfortably. But then Sakala is literally the only guy to have chances for Rangers in this first half. He has a one-on-one, which he does really well to get into.
Well, that's a problem.
No, he is. You know what? See this whole, Sakala, he's like Marmite, you gotta love to hate him. You know what? He smiles, you look at him like, he's a nice guy, but you know what? Your shooting's fucking shite, mate. Get him out. On it. No, he's not.
What is there to love about what is there to love to hate about Marmite? It's disgusting, and I would never eat it.
No, but no Sakala's problem is, I don't think he's good enough to start. I think he's like the option to bring on in the last 20 minutes for a bit of pace.
I know, but then he's no end product. It is what it is.
I know, but pace can get you somewhere in the dark. What did he do in the set? He was non-existent. He's got a touch of a trampoline, man.
Well, that's why Michael Beale used his master plan today to bring all the pace on at the end when they were chasing a couple of goals.
They brought on 93-year-old Scott Arfield.
Damn.
Anyway, right, and then there was
who doesn't have 93 pace, by the way, just want to
there was a bunch of slack passing, right, and then they had a shot for this Aberdeen. But then you've got Andy Walker saying that McGregor's had a great first half. For fucking what? He's done nothing. He caught a couple of corners, 2 corners, and he saved a shot that I could have saved.
Well, maybe by great first half, maybe Andy Walker meant all the abuse that he caught from the Aberdeen fans.
Alan McGregor. She said no.
What the hell is this chant, guys? Is there news that's just broke out or something about Alan McGregor? Is he being accused of something, or
I've never looked into it, but I think
Alan McGregor getting Me Too'd or something?
I think there is allegations against him, but these are from like ages ago, not recently. You ever see on Twitter like they always call him a rapist and all?
No, I see they call him Shagger, like.
But I'm not. Yeah, Rangers fans call him Shagger. It's like a nickname.
Right, okay.
But anyway, second half time, Liam Scales sends Morelos to the shops. He doesn't really send him to the shops, but for the sake of this football, he sends him. Morelos doesn't bring back any change. He doesn't bring back any food because he fucking ate it at the shop. Scales whips a cross in. What's that? McGregor's off his line. The cross just goes in. Scales scores for about 40 yards out from the fucking touchline. And we'll just accept it because McGregor's 42.
And then the Scales tip in Aberdeen's favour.
Aye, they do. I put in my notes, what's underneath Scales, what worldie? The arse has went. That's in my notes.
Wait, hold on. I think my pun deserved a wee bit more applause there.
I did, but
hold on. The Scales tipped in Aberdeen's favour.
What, because Morelos got off them?
It's Liam Scales.
Aye, I know. On loan from Celtic as well. Sums it fucking up.
Alright, fair enough. It's just... Right, fuck it. That's it. Name our puns, name our analogies.
Right, well, here's a pun. Mafowski 2-0. Not actually a pun, more of just reality. Rangers are pish, man.
Mafowski diving header. Pretty good though, wasn't it? I mean...
it was I said it was a good goal. What are Davies and Suter were fucking... Especially Davies is shite. Get him fucking 4 million on him. 4 million on a mannequin.
I still stand by John Suter's the best defender in the league. No one's going to tell me differently.
Did you watch the last bit of it?
Now, maybe you could argue the league's full of shite defenders. Like, that could be the case.
No, you know what? I like John, but he's worse than Carter and Goldson. Come on.
Is he? I'm not convinced. John Suter, when he gets a run in this Rangers team, he will be the main man.
Look at the players that get a run in this Rangers team. They're fucking pish.
John Suter's the exception.
Right, there was a long VAR check here, and this was the last note I wrote down.
Hold on, the guy's played about 4 games in 2 years. I mean, Jesus Christ, let's cut him some slack.
It peaked when he scored against Denmark, right?
Look, the guy's a fucking traitor. So for me to say he's the best defender in the league, he must be pretty good.
Or maybe that's just the best thing Hearts have got going. That one of our players is the best defender in the league. When in reality, he's fucking shite.
He doesn't play for Hearts anymore.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing he's got going. A former player is the best.
No, that's not how football works. People would bury him. As soon as they leave, he was shite. We didn't want him anyway. Craig Halkett's better. That's not how football works.
No, that's how your wee mind works. I know it's not how football works.
So the fact that
if John Suter played for Hibs, would you be sitting here saying he's the best defender in the league?
Aye.
He's fucking dead on his
Hold on. All I ever fucking did was
he better than Porteous? I'd say Porteous is better.
No, I don't think. I think
Porteous on his day.
Hold on, but wait. All I ever did was praise Ryan Porteous. I've been saying Suter and Porteous are the best 2 defenders in the league. When Rangers were linked to signing Porteous, I said in the video that if Porteous signs for Rangers, I think Rangers' best centre back pairing is Suter and Porteous. So how the fuck? I've not changed my mind.
Right. Well, anyway,
I don't do big club bias. Oh, he plays in the green and white hoops, so he must be good. No, it could be shite. Probably smells of shite as well, so I mean...
Rangers didn't do anything after this goal went in. Nothing. The subs were shit.
Wait, hold on. I forget about this.
Not wait me for it's a fucking game.
I know, but there's this...
Who cares about Portis? No, he plays for Watford.
No, but there's this big club bias where you automatically get assumed to be a good player where if you play for a big club and if you come for a big fucking value. Like Harry Maguire's shite. Harry Maguire's pish.
I'm well aware, don't need to tell me. Like also, that game's on the now.
Just because, I mean, someone can play for Man United, that doesn't mean they're better than every player that plays for, like, say, so let's say Fulham, for example.
Yeah, I know.
And that doesn't, I mean, like, just because Duke plays for Aberdeen and not Rangers doesn't mean that he's not better than half the Rangers strikers. I mean, in current form, he'd probably be number one at Rangers.
Easily.
So my point is, like, it's just this, like, big club bias. Just because you don't play for the old firm doesn't mean you're not a good player.
Right, Rangers did hee-haw after this goal went in. It was very disappointing. No, they're shite. I've got nothing really else to say. I need to go do my own
Get the notes.
Nah, the notes ended it. A long VAR check.
Yeah, so...
Matondo had a few chances. Matondo looked good. But you know what?
Matondo had one chance where the ball played through. I didn't think it was getting through to him, but the defending for Aberdeen was a little bit slack. He took a really good first touch to bring the ball into his stride. He was closing down the angle. He done everything good up until the shot. But unfortunately, like, he tries to curl it in, and there's just no spin on the ball. It doesn't curl. If anything, it curls away from the goal, and it hits the outside of the post. And, I mean, that was Rangers' best chance. There was still a little bit of time left at that moment. So if that goes in, it's potentially a game changer. But I just don't understand what Michael Beale was doing. He waited way too long to bring Arfield on. And even at that, I mean, it's Scott Arfield. I know this guy scored 2 goals the last time he played Aberdeen, but at Pittodrie, but at the end of the day...
It's almost like he just brought him on for the sake of bringing him on.
But at the end of the day, I mean, it's Scott Arfield. See if that's your only hope. Is that you can't be 2-0 down and with a couple of minutes to go, just think, fuck it, I'll throw on Scott Arfield and hope for the best.
Yeah,
that's not a tactical change.
We need to see youngsters coming on like Lovelace. I mean, he's really highly rated striker. But fucking bring him on. Game's done. See in the 89th, I don't give a fuck how many minutes they're adding on. The game is done.
I think we should have seen bigger changes with like 20 minutes to go or something like that. Arfield coming on with 87 minutes on the clock, I just don't see what that's accomplishing.
Beale's losing a lot of... I mean, I don't want to put it all on Beale, it's the players as well, but you know, he needs backed. There needs to be a massive clear out. Rangers are fucked. And seeing that, no, I'm going to make my review.
Right, before we go, let's quickly run through the Rangers starting 11 today.
Alright.
Well, actually, quickly, notable players for Aberdeen. Who do you think stood out for Aberdeen today? He took good even though he didn't score. It caused problems.
He was alright. Like, Matty Pollock, I think, was man of the match.
Matty Pollock. Anyone else? Miloski took a
Kennedy with that clearance finish. Off the line.
Johnny Hayes, was he any good?
Johnny Hayes was alright.
I
wouldn't say any Aberdeen player had like a bad game.
Would you give them all pass marks?
Aye.
We'll give them like a decent 6, 7 out of 10 minimum.
Aye, we'll do that.
Alright, let's move on to Rangers then. Alan McGregor, did he do it? Is he guilty or not? I don't care about what
he's guilty of a pish performance. I mean, so
that's it. Guilty then. 10 years inside, mate, for conceding 2 goals against Aberdeen. Tavernier, he looked. I mean, forget about bringing on Arfield. Just stick this guy up front. He looked the only guy who could score a goal.
Yeah, Tav was alright.
I mean, how can he be a defender? Yeah, it's almost like he's got the only player in the team with like attacking instincts. I mean, it's like almost like the guy knows the right areas to be in, where the ball's going to land. I mean, see. You would just expect Tavernier he's more likely to go on a delivery or to go on a ball than Sakala is, and that just shouldn't be the case.
There's more chance of Tav whipping my ball in getting his own delivery.
Aye, than Sakala fucking finishing. So is Tav getting pass marks or?
I don't even want to talk about the team, man. They're shite. Aye, Tav was they're all pish. No, Tav was the best at the back 4. Right?
Who was the worst then? Let's just go there.
Davies, the back 4.
No, the whole team. Cantwell.
Well. Raskin was non-existent. Cantwell was awful, but I'm going to give it to Sakala because he missed about 4 chances.
Matondo didn't really impress me much, but he did have that chance. What did Morelos do?
Not an awful lot, but you know what? His shot was cleared off the line and he didn't fuck it up.
Did Rangers miss Ryan Kent today?
What, the guy that's got 7 goals in 89 appearances? Aye, that Ryan Kent? Or 6 goals in 89 appearances, sorry.
And I don't think he would add it any today based on that performance. Anyway, guys, that's it. Rangers 2-0 defeat. The league now is almost officially over. If Celtic win their next game, they will be league champions. And I guess kind of messes up where the split now, where this Old Firm game is going to happen. I think it'll take place the second last game, or maybe third last game. I just think Celtic will wrap it up. I think Celtic will wrap up next game. Obviously, we'll find out who's playing who in the split. But, I mean, for Rangers now, I mean, the league, their entire season comes down to one game now, and it's the Scottish Cup semi-final. I mean, same for Celtic. I mean, they've already won the League Cup. The league's wrapped up, even if it's not official. For both Old Firm teams, there's one game left.
Aye.
Well, 2 games for whoever wins the Cup semi-final, but, I mean, no one's really given Falkirk or Inverness a chance.
I tell you what, see if Rangers beat Celtic, and then they lose to Falkirk or Inverness.
May go Beale.
You're out of here, buddy.
Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time. Peace.